Right, so this is the cleanest desk in the world. I've now got I can now arse around with the till and the card reader, even though the card's tested, well as Charles's card. That's what I'm gonna do on my lunch break. Fax machine here. It's been cleaned up, this desk, as you can see. But what I want to do is get into the nitty gritty of the fax machine, and over the next few weeks try and disable it from being a switch and get it to being a fax machine again. Because I have another phone that's going to be a switch. I'm not going to bring it down here because I don't need to, but I do need to at least work on a couple of things. So I need to tinker over the next couple of days. I've got I've got some bits to work on, obviously. I've got some crappy projects. I've got wood in the vise that needs sanding with the sander. Okay, so I need to get the good old sander onto it. Making sure the vise doesn't move. I've also got a spanner to fix. I've also got, you see things falling off my bench already. Yeah, and I've got pieces little bits and pieces. Yeah, clamps that need fixing. There's tons of stuff to do. I've got wood that needs drilling. I've got screws that need working. I've got to wait for some plasterboard. I've got plasterboard coming in at 2:30, so I'm gonna probably run up there and check, because I might have to go up there and see what needs doing, obviously. So I'm sending Charles out with the plasterboard. I'm working on various bits and pieces. I actually, speaking of a phone, I've got a phone that needs reconnecting and testing. So I don't know whether to get that on the bench or not. I probably might not. So the phone stuff, because I've got to wait for my other switchboard to come in. I've got it in the office next door, and obviously I've got to do some programming before I even get that far. So drills that need fixing, things that need measuring. Wow, even the workbench has been cleaned. Look at that. All my tools have been cleaned. I have a few things to sharpen. I've got a customer's saw that's coming in because they saw a video and they want me to sharpen it for them. So I'll do that too. I'll do the sharpening. And then I've got a couple of observations to do. And it's a long afternoon, so we'll see what we get done. We might even go out and look at the building stuff that needs doing out there. So I've even got some stuff that needs going in the toolbox, because it might be that we go out and we paint the floor, but that's going to take a long while because the trailer needs moving and all that kind of crap. So yeah, anyway, I might leave that. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes, see how the afternoon pans out. And there's a little bit of light coming in through the window, but really we want to be where So my delivery's in at 2:30. Scaffolding observation. Yeah. I didn't think there was going to be anything to do, and I get in here and then there's just a whole bunch of things to do. And Dad said, aren't you going to do anything in your office down there this afternoon? Because there's so much you need to do. Get the tools out. Get going. I'm like, oh my gosh. And look, there's even a pesky, where are we? There's even a couple of pesky screws. That reminds me, there's a cupboard which Mummy's brought in. I don't know why. Mummy's brought this cupboard in. And she wants me to work on this door of the cupboard. So now I've got to make sure that everything's measured properly. What I might do, actually, I might see what measurements she wants for this bloody cupboard. It's one of those Victorian things, you know. So, anyway, I've got to get into building that. So, less jibber jabber and more do. And when we come back, probably some less jibber jabber. Who knows? So this building here, which is Dad's shed. I'll take you over to it. Part of it's being extended into buildings, but our job today will be to sand the side of that and repaint. We repainted it in the winter, but some more painting needs doing, so hopefully that's where we'll do some more painting. So this building here, which is Dad's shed, I'll take you over to it. Part of it's being extended into buildings, but our job today will be to sand the side of that and repaint. We repainted it in the winter, but some more painting needs doing, so hopefully that's where we'll do some more painting. Okay, so at the time of recording this, it's now...
One notification. WhatsApp, 12 minutes ago, 11:01 a.m.
1 minute past 11. And I got a message yesterday. I fired up this laptop just so I can get stuff done as you do. Because I was going to work on a website, but yeah. Right. So yeah, yesterday I got a message on my phone that says you've come across somebody that's got Omicron, you need to get a home testing kit. Now, I'm pretty angry actually. I am ignoring the message. I'm not getting a home testing kit because a mobile phone doesn't know if that person has COVID or not. It's this track and trace system, which you should have never signed up for. No one should have ever signed up for that track or trace system. Because it's conforming to it. You had your rights written from the start. About these control freaks. And the bit that makes me angry is the fact that they're still doing it makes me really mad. Because they haven't stopped. You know, COVID's never going to go away. But the fact that no one's going to live their normal life either, or the fact that the powers that be aren't going to allow people to live their normal lives. And the fact that I'm being angry is kind of good, really, because you know, it's when you're not angry, it's to worry. And you know, the powers that be are the reason why people's mental health is spiraling out of control. The suicide rate has upped. In fact, Europe, we were quite late when we started our lockdown. But it's like they waited for the deaths to up the game. But still, what I don't understand is when lockdown started, how the figures, how they showed, you know. And I hate to say this, but I think everybody's been brainwashed into thinking that, and now, if a mobile phone tells you get a text message from the NHS professionals, who, in my mind, are breaching data protection, but we won't get into that. In my mind, who are breaching data protection, are still thinking that, how do they know? There's people that are still using the track and trace system and you walk past someone and you've been, you know, this person is positive, whatever. Personally, the NHSP have got these evil bots that basically, they've got these bots who basically decide whether you should get a test. And like, the test centres closed at the beginning of April. So is everything, you know, is it got to go on hold because these so-called anyway, I'm not going any more about these time wasters because I've got much more better things to do than waffle on about COVID. So I'm sure if you want to hear more of this stuff, there are other people out there and other videos out there that talk about this crap over. But you know, I personally, you know, even though I pressed the green button for this company, I never made that video for reasons that I'd rather not go into. You know, because obviously nobody cares for what you believe in. They'd rather that you believed in what they believed in. So that's the thing that pisses me off. You know, every time I see something to do with COVID, I just think I rip it up, throw it in the bin. I have nothing to do with it. Anyway, and by the way, just to finish my rant, these people that make these bots are the same people that are vegans, are probably got their assholes.
Bloody stuff have you got here?
What?
You've more bloody stuff in this sink than I have in a bloody week.
Well, don't worry about that.
Eh? Don't worry about that. Why shouldn't I
Just-
worry about that?
Sort the washing machine.
Eh?
Sort the washing machine. It should be fine.
I know it'll be
Anyway.
bloody fine.
Anyway,
You bloody menace. What are you?
yeah.
Yeah, bloody menace.
Yeah.
Hey up.
Anyway, I'm gonna finish this video here and yeah.